I suppose we don't need to remind you it is a Father's Day, and while many of us celebrate, it's also important to recognize the impact and role of a father in a child's life, or a father figure. Well, joining me now is Growing Up Without a Father Foundation CEO Charley Pietersen. He's been providing a father figure for many, many years and encouraging others to do so. Charley, a very good afternoon and a very happy Father's Day to you. And let's start firstly with, what are your thoughts as a father to your own and a father to many others on a day like today?
Thank you so much, Vivek. I just want to recognize two fathers in my life. At this stage, I want to recognize the father of the President Cyril Ramaphosa. Happy Father's Day, sir. I hope you're resting. And secondly, my mentor, President Pietersen, I really appreciate him, because as fathers, we also need to have mentors that stick into your life. I think fathers are the least organized people in the family circle. Mm-hmm. And I always tell people, you'll see there's more presents on Mother's Day than Father's Day, but I want to salute the fathers today. I want to salute and honor present fathers today. Fathers are really going the extra mile for their children. We are our children, but going the extra mile. I also want to urge the runaway fathers that please, you are leaving a huge gap in the society where social ills are coming in. Come back, close the gap. Father's Day is very important for us to get that little bit of recognition for all this hard work that we are doing, on and off the record.
Yeah. Well, Charley, we don't have the best line to you, but let's see if we can go on for a couple more minutes. Otherwise, we will dial you up again. But, the thing is, we are always talking about single mothers. We are always talking about the challenges they face and how they cope. But there are lots of fathers out there who are doing both jobs, the job of a father and a mother as well. And I think we also need to recognize them.
Yes, 100%, because what's happening is like fathers that don't get access to their children because they don't pay maintenance, or fathers that don't get access because somebody stepped in. So I also want to honor the step-in fathers that we call stepfathers, that are there when the coward father and the step-in father comes in. They also don't get that necessary recognition. We need that, fathers are there and they are good fathers, and we need to honor them. And we need to respect them because they are really doing their best. We also honor the single mothers because we are there because of them. And but I always say, I cannot be your father.
And I think we also need to look, Charley, at just the evolving role of fathers and father figures as well. And we've seen this change over the years, but especially over the past year or so, with what the entire world is facing and where we are. What have you seen? What are the stories you are hearing of just where fathers find themselves in places or in roles, or father figures or male figures find themselves in roles that they were never quite prepared for but have had to adapt now?
Yes, especially with unemployment, retrenchments and everything, because suddenly there's no way for fathers now to get into the employment side, and they have to play the role, supporting the mother at home, washing the dishes, taking the kids to school, and also realizing that, that I always tell fathers that a salary does not determine your fatherhood. The money that you bring in does not determine your fatherhood, but your involvement and your presence in the life of your children and even at home actually makes a great father. Fathers are suffering. They are struggling with mental health, depression. The depression rate is higher under fathers than the mothers. So they are there. They had attacks and everything. So this COVID thing is impacting men a lot because they cannot provide anymore like they used to.
And Charley, just as a last word, I mean, this is not going to get any easier. It doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon. What would be your words of advice for the rest of us to support our fathers and our father figures to actually help us raise future adults, good adults in future?
Very important. I think fathers, we really need to lean towards another. Fathers and men must start opening up, must start talking to one another, because the solution might be sitting with a friend or somebody else that said, no, can help you with this. Don't suffer in silence, and let's work hand in hand together to get solutions for our country, because we cannot sit down now and say, COVID is taking over. We can collectively, men and women in this country come with solutions. We are a great nation. We are led in the South Africans, and let us stop complaining and really come forward and say, this is what we can offer, this is what we can do.